We are live, looks like. Yep, we are live. Well, that was quicker than anticipated, but that's okay. We'll get rolling nonetheless. Get my stuff set up so I can see any comments if anybody shows up for this. May not show up, but that's okay. That is okay, because what we're going to do today, folks, is we're going to take your and mine Stanley Cup champion Kraken through the draft, through resigns, and through free agency. Let me turn my phone down so I don't get any audio overlap. There we go. Put that right there so I can keep track of stuff as it goes. But just to kind of update you, if you're not aware, we actually won the Stanley Cup. We beat the Toronto Maple Leafs in 5 games, the defending Stanley Cup champions in this universe. Anthony Duclair was named the Conn Smythe Award winner, which is essentially the MVP of the playoffs. So, yeah, we had a lot go on the last couple episodes. It was kind of nail-biting at times. Had 2 series go to Game 7, so we had to really push ourselves to the limit. But the Stanley Cup Finals, not necessarily a walk in the park, but it was a lot easier than the rounds leading up to the Stanley Cup Finals. Now, I will say this. We do not have a lot of draft capital going into this draft. So I'm not terribly worried as much about, who we pick in this draft. Essentially, I'm probably just going to go BPA, best player available, on whoever's out there and available. I might try and see if I can focus more on defensemen because we are lacking a bit of defensive prospects at this point. We have a lot of guys ready to go, but we don't have a lot of guys that need building up for a couple of years to kind of catch up and replace those guys that might need to be moving on. So at this point, I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to drift back into the background here, and I'm going to go through and get to the draft and get through the draft. We only have 3 picks. I'm not really looking for anything mind-blowing. I'm not looking to trade up or do anything like that in this draft. I mean, we won the Stanley Cup. We've got a lot of decisions to make and re-signs. I think that's where I'm going to put most of my focus in. So the draft, there's not really much to it because we have essentially, we have the 32nd pick in round 1 because that's for the Stanley Cup champ, and that's us. And after that, I believe we have the 6th and the 7th rounders, maybe? I can't remember 100%. I'm going to look real quick. We have a 1, a 5, and a 7. So we don't have a lot of draft capital. Maybe if somebody is willing to want to trade up for it, maybe we trade back. But I just think we're just gonna make picks. I think we don't have a lot of picks to make. We might as well just go ahead and make them. Hornquist is the recommendation, but I don't know anything about him. You can see I didn't do a lot of scouting in some areas. Do I have anybody down here that might be a surprise pick? He's a gem. He's a defenseman. He's elite. But he could drop the top 6. But he's a defensive defenseman. He's shoot pinch. He's not gonna fit this team. Boo. That kind of sucks. I would like to draft him. There's a top 6D there. I'm gonna go ahead and take a chance on Rahala. He's what, 5 years out? 4 years out? I'll take a chance on him. I might change coaches in 4 years. Never know. Let me see what he was potential-wise. What was his potential? Top 4, that's not bad. Top 4, he's 4 years out. Now, just to let you know, there was a franchise-level player in this draft. Was it Mike Archer? Miles Archer. He starts out as an 81 overall franchise-level, medium potential franchise right winger for the Kings, who got the first pick in the draft. And you can see why. Look at that slap shot. This guy is going to be a beast, and he's 87 speed at 6'5", 214. He is a monster, and the Kings have themselves a stud for many years to go. Unfortunately, that's not for us. Let's sim to round 5. Let's see what's here in round 5. We got a 7th defenseman, maybe some bottom 6 guys. Here's in a low elite. What's his cycle pinch? I'm gonna take Jacob Pronger. And the worst case scenario, he's low top 6, which I can live with. Or do I take another? Well, he could be fringe starter. I'll take the elite and hope he doesn't drop the top 6. Did he drop the top 6? He didn't drop a top. That's actually good. A top 4 low. He's slow. He's got lots of years developed. But 6'5", 216 at 70 years old. I like that. I like that a lot. So let's go to our 7th round pick, which I believe is going to be this draft's version of Mr. Irrelevant. But let's see if we can make him relevant. Who is available that I know about? Terry Polutny. So, okay, elite with 1 tick means I could be 3 spaces off. So he could be bottom 6. He could also be bottom 6 because it go top 6 to top 9, top 9 to bottom 6. Or I can go here and it would be back up. I mean, there's probably not going to be anybody that's going to be a stud. I mean, obviously at this point. Martin. Okay, let's just look at, see what, do I know anything about these cats? Overload, dump cycle, balance block. Let me just see real quick. Let me look at my coaching scheme and see what's out there and available if I don't lag everything out. Poor computer. Let's see. Come on. There we go. I think that's a second line match, but I'm not 100% certain. So he's overload second line. Dump. So he'd be balance is what I need there. Cycle's what I need there. So he'd be green there. Balance. So he'd be 2 yellows and 3 greens on the second line. As a 6'2", 197 potential cyber. 14 goals and 31 assists, but in D- competition. That's actually not bad, honestly. What about Polutny? Yeah, I wouldn't draft this kid. I would draft this guy before that guy. What about Klein? 7 goals, 16 assists, C- competition. I'll take my chance with Alan Martin. If he's bottom 6, he's bottom 6. I'm kind of hoping he's a little better. He's top 9. I'll take top 9. That's actually a pretty good draft considering we only had 3 picks. We got 2 top 4s. Granted, one of them's a low top 4, but still top 4 and then a low top 9 in the last pick of the draft. That's pretty doggone good, honestly. So that was the end of our draft. That didn't take long, did it? I told you it wouldn't take long. So what we're going to do now is we're just going to move into Resigns. We're going to go ahead because we do have a lot of decisions to make there. So what we'll do is let's just get to the resign phase so we can kind of get to looking. The following, okay, so my NHL coaches other than my head coach need contracts or we kick them to the curb. Ooh, that's interesting. And then scouts. So I need to look at those scouts and probably re-sign every single one of them. That's not a problem. Okay, so we got not only do we have to worry about players, but we have to worry about scouts and coaches. Okay, so not a huge deal. Let's worry about the players first because the players are what get us, paid out. So let's start at the center position. And we've got lots of folks that are coming up due, and that's not good for us, but it's what we got to deal with. So first guy up at the center spot, Anthony Cirelli. In 2 years with the Seattle Kraken, he has posted 61 points and 66 points. He has become a leader on that first, second line combination. He has become a guy we have come to lean on, and he's only 24 years old, so he's just got the potential to get better. He's a 30-plus goal scorer this year. He was close to 30 goals last year. Same amount of assists, 30-plus assists both years. The guy's a star. How much is he wanting to be paid as? He is an RFA, so I could RFA tag him and just pay him after the fact. So what we're going to do first is we're going to see how much does he want. He wants 6.425 for 4 years, but he does want an extension. So he would be willing to budge a little bit on the dollar value. I have $40 million in cap space, but I also have Zaka. I have Domi. Glenn Gaudin, I tell you what, we're going to look at some of these guys that I know won't be trouble to sign, like Glenn Gaudin, for example. He wants minimum deal, 2-way contract. I'm just going to offer him a qualifier. Kine, I'm going to let walk. He's 29 and he's an AHL guy anyway. Darlene, I'm going to offer an RFA contract. Burns is Burns went up in potential. Did he? Wasn't he an AHL top 6? I swear he was. No, it was this guy that was. Never mind. Okay. Bottom 6, a guy can play wing and center though. You know what? I'll offer you a contract. I'll offer you a rookie deal. because that's somebody that can build on. Dennis, AHL top 6, 68 overall. Nah, pass. I'm going to wait a year to sign Ho. Stewart, I'm going to hard pass on. Tursunbayev, this is first year draft crap that I'm jettisoning right now. Bankier, maybe sign him after next year, but we'll see. So we're just going to go through and get the little fish first, and then that way we can kind of see where we're at with the big fish. Raffle. Oh, wait. Let me go up to the top. Hold on. Cancel. Let me go back to centers real quick. Was there any in the system we needed to... Okay, that showed everybody. Okay. I just want to make sure it showed everybody on that page. So left wing. Duclair, we have signed to a really, really nice deal. And I think what I want to do is I want to match up the contracts I sign from here on out with these guys, so that way they all hit free agency at the same time. And yeah, that sounds bad, but hopefully we can make decisions on whether or not to move these guys or keep these guys going forward before we have to decide on whether or not to re-sign them, because this will carry 1, 2, 3, 4 years. This will carry Duclair to age 30, where he might want a big boy contract if he stays at that 86 overall. Van Riemsdyk, with guy we picked up at the trade deadline, he doesn't fit the team. He doesn't want an extension. We made this deal knowing we may not re-sign him, so we're going to release him outright to the pool. That's one guy I'm not worried about re-signing. Jankowski is a guy I want to re-sign. He was a key member of our bottom 6 and a penalty killer. I want to offer him a deal. He wants 1.6 for 1 year. I'm going to offer him 1.5. This is what I would consider a small fish. So I'm going to go ahead and make this contract offer now, but that does take me down to 38 mil, say, give or take. Raffles 33. Nope, pass. Giovanni Smith, I'm going to give a qualifying RFA offer. Dryden Hunt, I'm going to offer a contract. He wants a 2-way deal in the AHL. He's a good AHL player, maybe a swing NHL guy. Bork, I'm going to let go. He's 33 and wants out. Hagel's a guy I'm going to go ahead and qualify. He only fits really in first line time for our... Oh, no, actually, I'm not going to. He's bottom 6 potential. Grachev can take his spot. I'm going to release him, even though he's a key contributor to our Calder Cup winning team. Because we did win the Calder Cup, basically the Stanley Cup of the AHL. We won that, too. So we were basically winners all over the place. Olafson's a 67 overall. I'm going to wait 1 more year on Olafson and Comiskey and Eskalainen. Martin is a guy. Isn't the guy I just drafted? Yeah, this guy I drafted with the last pick of the draft. Look at that shot. 81 shot. For a guy that low, that's pretty good, actually. So that's not terrible. What was he? He was a playmaker. Okay. That's okay. Copstoles. Nope. Nope. Not going to keep him around. In the system, did I miss anybody? Nope. Okay. Right wingers. We got Patan for 1 more year. Let's see. Josh Anderson's 1, 2, 3, 4. He's 4 years as well. So we're going to try and keep everybody on the Anderson, Duclair, Beauvillier contract. If Beauvillier even stays around, we'll see. Oh, this one's going to hurt, guys. James Neal, been a 25-goal scorer for us the last 2 seasons. On the third line, he has been a monster for us and was great in the playoffs as well, getting 16 points in 25 games played, getting juggled all over the place. He played PK, he played power play. He did whatever it took for us to win the Stanley Cup. But he's 34. He's dropped to AHL top 6 potential, which means that overall is going to continue to come down, and his durability is starting to falter, which means he is going to continue to falter. His shot, though, is still elite. So he could still score goals at a prolific pace. I just don't think he could do it for us at the NHL anymore, and I don't want to keep him around for that. It hurt. This one hurts me, actually, to do this. But this is... I'll show you what he wants. He wants $3 million for 2 years. I can't do that. I can't tie up my cap in a guy that's 34 on the downswing. Even with his prolific scoring, he's proven he can score, but he's going to have to prove it somewhere else. James Neal, thank you for your contributions to the Seattle Kraken over the last 2 years. You have been a rock for us, sir. Traded from Edmonton and basically helped us win a Stanley Cup, but I've got to let you go. That one does hurt. Neeson is an AHL guy. I'm going to release him. Reeves does not want to re-sign. I'm going to release him. Watson is a 30-year-old guy who is AHL bound. I'm going to release him. McCarron is a guy I could probably re-sign in free agency anyway. I'm going to release him. And Carter Ashton's kind of dipped off over the last year, so I'm going to drop him as well. He's 34, and he was an AHL guy anyway. Now, Petrov is interesting because Petrov is a 79 overall, which leads him to believe he's a fourth-line forward. He would play AHL for me. You can see his shot. While he doesn't have much power, that wrist shot accuracy is redonkulous, and the deking and hand-eye is ridiculous as well, but he is slow. He is very slow. He will be somebody that might be a concern. He needs to level up in some areas, and I'm hoping he does in the AHL. I will sign him to a contract, his rookie deal, $950 over 3 years. He will play in the AHL most of this year, unless he gets a jump between now and the preseason. But I'm not betting on that, but he has moved up quite a bit in the last couple of months. He's jumped up a good bit. Kavapel, going to wait on. Melanson, I'm going to wait on as well. Defenseman, Morgan Riley. He is signed for 5 years. So I'm going to, any defenseman I want to try and put on a 5-year deal. Dumba is going to be one of those guys that I'm going to try and put on the 5-year deal. We're going to see what he wants. He wants 3 years at 5.4. Now, the problem with this is I'm just going to show these off. Gothtspear, a guy who had a phenomenal playoff run for us. 4 goals, 11 assists, 15 points. Had a great year. Scored nearly 20 goals from the defense spot. But a guy that I think might want more than we're willing to pay. And if we paid him on a 5-year deal, he wants a 3-year deal at 6.5. So I might have to go on a 3-year plan for this. Mark Giordano. This is a guy who I picked up at the trade deadline kind of on a whim. He helped us get to a Stanley Cup, so thank you, sir. I do appreciate that. But you're 38 years old, and you want you only want 1-year deal, but the 4.4 hurts when I've got so many. I might change my mind on Giordano, but I'm just about ready to get rid of him as well. Logan Stanley, I'm going to go ahead and qualify offer. Connor Carrick, Julius Honka. Now, these two are pretty close to the same guy. The difference is Connor Carrick is better with us, and Honka is not as compatible with us. And Honka dropped from a top 4 potential to a top 6 during the season, so I'm going to go ahead and let him go. I kept him hoping he would stay at that top 4, but he didn't, so I'm going to drop him. I'm going to drop Hakanpää to free agency because this is guys I can go back and pick up if I need to. Connor Carrick, I think I could pick up if I need to. McCoshen, another guy I could pick up if I need to. Radich. Radich, I think I'm going to go ahead and let go as well. He's not very good. Schultz, I'm going to let go. Wu, I am going to sign. Yeah, sign. Two years at minimum. That's pretty good. He's 21. He's still got room to grow. And I've got Allard for another year. That's another prospect defenseman. So I have 2 right-handed defensive shots to play in the AHL right now. I just need to get a couple of lefties. Trotman, I'm going to go ahead and let go. I'm going to let go all these guys that are a little bit older. Let's see. Curry. This is the guy. This was my 2nd round pick in the first draft I did. This is a guy I'd like to hang on to for a little while longer just to see if he does anything. So I'm going to go ahead and sign him to a rookie deal. Even though I don't think he's ready to start yet. This guy I'm going to let hang around for another year. Rahal is the guy I just picked up in this past draft. Allen is also somewhat, no, last year's draft. Is it? I didn't pick him up did I trade for him? No, I picked him up in 2021. Is this the 2022 draft I just did? I have lost count completely, but a guy can wait on for a year regardless. This is the guy I just picked up in round 5 of this past draft. So yeah, this is the guy I picked up last year. Nolan Allen in the 4th round. So he's still got some development growth. He's got a decent shot, though, at least power-wise. Couldn't hit the broadside of a barn, but that's okay. He's a defenseman. I don't care about that part. So let's go goalies real quick. Aiden Hill does not want an extension. I'm going to offer him a qualifying offer. I'm going to offer the same to Connor Ingram. I'm going to see what Rodrigue wants. Rodrigue wants 2 years at $750. I'm going to sign him for that. Because the thing with RFAs is they typically will sign just a 1-year deal. And with Rodrigue, I want to keep him around because I feel like in a year or two, he's going to be replacing Connor Ingram. and Ingram, I'm hoping will bump Aiden Hill and give me the ability to trade Aiden Hill or let him sign with another club if somebody picks up the RFA tag and give me some picks back. Darling, thanks for your veteran service. You are gone. And I'm going to keep these two guys in the system. So basically, this is our system right here. Hill, Ingram, and Rodriguez. And we got Freddie Anderson for 2 more years at $8 million. And then we'll have to make a decision on our goalie situation, which was very good last year. So now we've dodged it enough. I feel like we haven't signed anybody but Jankowski to basically about a 2-year deal, or $2 million a year deal. So we got about $38 million cap space. I think the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to offer RFAs to these guys. I'm going to qualify them, okay? And the reason I'm going to qualify them is because if I can't find the cap space or come to an agreement, I still hold their rights and I can trade them even with 0 years on their deal. I can trade them for assets and let another team take on the contract signing issue. Now, Max Domi, I don't have that luxury with, so let's see what Max Domi wants. He wants $3.675 for 2 years. That'll take him to age 29. He's been playing second line ice time. He's been a good second liner. How much is he wanting? 3.6. I could probably take that down to 3.3. Because that'll take it down. Or actually, I'll go 3.25 for 2 years at 3.25. So that puts me at about $5 million offered. So that puts me about, say, $35 million left in cap space. All right, so we're going to wait on signing Cirelli and Zaka. Let's move on to left wingers. Do we have any prominent left wingers? No? Everybody's good? Okay, good. Right wingers. I don't think we have anybody prominent. Nope. Defensemen. Yeah, this is where they're all UFAs, so we have to make some decisions here. I do have a couple of days, so I don't have to make a decision today on whether or not to re-sign him. So for Giordano, I'm going to hold off. And then maybe Gothispear and Dumba I'll work on today and see if I can get those guys worked out. Dumba, what are you wanting? You're wanting a 3-year, $5.4 million deal. Now, you were willing to negotiate the price if I don't up the years, but I want to up the years so that way you're even up with Riley. But if I up the years, what are you want 5.925? I'd be willing to go 5.5. I will try 5.5 for 5. And if he doesn't take it, then we'll have to figure out something. But that's going to be my initial offer. That puts me at, say, $29 million in cap space left. Gothispear, what do you want? Now, you're 29. So I don't know if I want to go up on years with you, because that'll take you to 32. Now, defenseman can go a little older. As you can see, Giordano's 38, and he's still an 82 overall. So Gothispear, I mean, I could do a 5-year deal with Gothispear as well, but what's he want? Whew, $7 million. I think I'm going to leave it at 3 because I think I can push the price down to 6. I think he'll take 6 at 3. If I keep the years the same, they usually will take a discount on the contract. If you up the years and change that in any way, usually they're not as big a fan of it. I'm going to try that 6. So that takes me down to that takes me down to 19. And that still doesn't count Zaka or Cirelli, which actually is not bad. That's not bad, actually. I thought we were in worse cap situation than that, but that's actually not bad. Let's we've got, like I said, we've got 5 days to negotiate. You see the dots there. 1, 2, 3. Actually, we have 6 days to negotiate before free agency starts. So let's just sim a day. I haven't tried to sign Giordano because I want to see where my cap is after I get everybody I want to keep signed. Giordano's kind of one of those guys that I may try and keep, but I know he's going to fall. I feel like he's going to go down to top 6, and I'd really hate to have to juggle that around. But I do have a replacement for him in Logan Stanley, so I may look at my lefty versus righty situation and see if Giordano can fit. And if he doesn't, then I'll just let him go to free agency. We'll figure something out, but let's go ahead and advance today and see who signs with us. Okay, he's not happy here, and this team is something I don't want to be a part of anymore. Well, that might just push him to free agency. I think I could live with that. Oh, wow. Okay, Dumba doesn't want to be here anymore either. Shane Gothenspier did renew it 3x6. Jankowski renewed it basically $2 million. Dryden Hunt, Oliver Rodriguez, those were all lower in contracts. I'm not and rookie signings, so I'm not terribly worried about that stuff. Okay, that's concerning. Okay, so Dumba didn't sign. We have $33 million in cap space. Dumba did not sign. So Dumba didn't like the fact that I offered him a 5-year deal, I feel like. I think that's what turned him off ultimately. Because I offered him 5 at 5.5. So I'd have to take him to 6. Puts him at 32. That's actually not a bad age for him to get to. And he's a guy that can play power play and penalty kill according to his profile. And he was a good defenseman for us, I feel like. Let's take a look-see at his stats before we kind of assume anything. He's a -4, 2 goals, 5 assists, 7 points in 20 games in the playoffs. He was a +14 with 9 assists. So, yeah, he played much better in the playoffs than he did. He played well with Minnesota. He didn't play so well with us going in, but he lit it up in the playoffs from a plus-minus from a plus-minus standpoint. Excuse me. Gothenspier signed. Was it 3 years at 6? I could afford it, but I was kind of wanting to see what was in free agency before I make jumps on stuff. But if I let Dumba walk, he would hit free agency. So therein lies the problem. I don't want Dumba to walk, but I guess, I tell you what, let's do this. I think I can get you for 5x3. I feel like I can get you for 5x3. I think if I leave the years alone, you'll be okay signing for 5. And if you do that, that puts us at 28 mil. And sadly, that puts us able to bring everybody back and then some. Domi, did I try and cut his contract? I did. How about 3.5? I'll offer you 3.5 for 2 years. That's still a tradable deal. You're still an 82 overall. You're still a good player. Giordano, let me look at the defensive situation because I think main roster. Really? Okay, there we go. Morgan Riley. Okay, Morgan Riley's a lefty. That's what I thought. And then I want Logan Stanley somewhere, so that's a second lefty. And Gothenspier is the third lefty. So yeah, that pretty much doesn't leave a home for Giordano. Man, that sucks. Sorry, Gio, but thanks for helping us win a cup. Bye. I've got 3 left-handed shots. I don't want. I'll get some right-handers in free agency or whatever. I mean, I'm gonna have free agency money to spend. So, I have not offered Zaka or Sorelli, but I have them RFA tagged, so I can offer them after this re-sign period because they're still rights to me. The UFAs are the big concern because they jump to free agency and I don't get anything for them. Okay, so you did renew it 2 by 3.5, so you're 3.5 mil. Okay, you went 3 years at 5. I think it was 5. Isn't that what I negotiated up? I think that's what I negotiated. Let me look real quick. Let's see. Yep. Matt Dumba's 3 years at 5. Gothenspier is 3 at 6, which is a little pricey, but I can live with that. Dumba I'm comfortable with 5. Because I got 26 mil in cap space and I have not signed these 2 yet. And I would want to sign you to a 4-year deal. Okay, you want a 4-year deal. So that works. 4x6? 4x6. Yeah, 4x6. We'll do that. We'll save some money for defense. Zaka, how much do you want and where do you want it? You want 4 years as well. That's perfect. I'm going to offer you 4.75 for 4 years. So that's about roughly $11 million right there. So that'll take us to $15 million, and then we'll have a defenseman that we'll need to get in free agency, at least one, maybe a backup goalie, and that takes care of our RFAs if they choose to sign that contract. So we'll see if they do. Advance a day. Okay, so he wanted more money, and so did he. Okay, so they want the money. All right, fine. All right, fine. You guys wanted to. How about 6.25 for you instead of 6? And how about 5 for you instead of whatever, 4.75. So I'll offer that to you. It's a little bit pricey, but you guys are second line players and can play some PK in the case of Sorelli. So, okay, Zaka has signed, and so is Sorelli. Okay, good, good, good. So let's take a look, see, and make sure we're covered everywhere we need to be covered. We probably need to check our goalies out as well. Gaudin and Darlene should both sign. I don't see a problem with them signing because maybe Gaudin might because he thinks he gets picked up in free agency, but he won't. So I'll just pick him up if I have to. That's centers covered. Left wingers. Giovanni Smith should sign. I don't see him looking for any other, issues anywhere as far as other teams. Then we got right wingers. No RFAs there. Petrov is signed. Defenseman. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We need a right-handed shot defenseman and a 7th defenseman because that's 1, 2, 3, 4. Logan Stanley will be 5. What does Logan Stanley want? Yeah, sure. Just give him what he wants. I got the money. I got the money. Because all I need is a 6th defenseman or a top 4 defenseman, right-handed shot, and a backup goalie at this point. I could go sign Aiden Hill if I wanted to, but I'm going to try and see if maybe I can get some picks out of Aiden Hill. Maybe try and bump Connor Ingram up to the backup role behind Freddie Anderson. And then let Rodrigue play backup for a year behind a new AHL starter. We'll see what happens with that. But I think that about covers it. Logan Stanley's really the only guy left. He's on RFA, so even if I hit free agency, I can still negotiate with him. Okay, he took my contract. Glenn Gaudin has decided to accept our qualifying offer. Giovanni Smith has accepted our qualifying offer. Connor Ingram has accepted our qualifying offer. Darlene. So that's good. So we had a bunch of guys accept qualifying offers. We're pretty much rewinding it back, just about. The only guys we really lost were guys that were trade deadline pickups anyway. So yeah, that's actually, we're pretty much bringing back the same crew we had before, which I can't complain about that. Jankowski was 1.5, so that's even better. So we're just a shade under 16 million left in cap. We have really just 2 guys to sign, both defensemen. And then basically after that, it would be just AHL guys. So figuring out who's in the AHL and getting some depth pieces maybe for the NHL. But other than that, we're pretty set. So I can't complain about that too much. Yeah, let's just get into free agency. I think we're done. I think we're done with re-signs. I mean, if I have anybody I've missed, they'll notify me, but I'm pretty sure. Oh, yeah, I forgot to renew coaches. Oh, well. I can re-sign scouts in the and right here, so. Yep. Okay. So let's go ahead and look at coaches first. I did forget about all the coaching staff. That's okay. That's okay. We're going to go in and we're going to find, let's go NHL associate coach. And let's find a guy or gal that's pretty solid, a generalist. How about, who's this? Saul Biggs. Let me just look and see what his fit is for. Okay, so he's a decent fit with this team. Not as big a fit, I don't think. Definitely not. Biggs was actually the best one, I believe. Okay. Well, let's just look by percentage. 56, 63. Okay, Laurent LaChance was the best one. What do you have? You have good penalty kill, decent defense, decent offense. Oh, no, power play. Ooh. Yeah, I need me a power play guy. So let's give you a contract. And then what's the coach I currently have? How good is he at stuff? Rawlings. Good at offense and defense. Okay, so he's good 5-on-5, but he's not good at power play and penalty kill. I just tried to sign somebody that's good at the power play. So let's see if I can find somebody that's good at the penalty kill. That also wants to be an assistant coach. So that's what we're mainly looking for here. Here we go. Perfect. LeBlanc. 55. A+ penalty kill. Perfect. Let's offer you a contract. And then goalie coach. So we're going to stick with associate coach here, or assistant coach here. And we're going to go with, oh, actually, let's go teaching. Teaching attribute will probably bring up goalies the fastest. Really? No? Okay. What about AHL head coach? You're a B- coach? Gee willikers. How about all coaches? A+, but D otherwise. 50 years old. 56. I'm going to go Tumanen. Tiro. Wow. Okay. Fair enough. I mean, that's not what I pictured when I saw Tiro Tumanen. Wasn't thinking a black guy with a bald head, but, you know, whatever. Whatever, EA. You do you. Okay. So there's our coaches. Let's go get some scouts real quick. We were missing some Nordic scouts, so let's go Nordic first. And let's see what you can do. Nordic. Okay, you got A+, A, and B. Let me do this. Yeah, that's the guy I want. Pressing. Yep, we're gonna hire you. And we're gonna hire another guy that might be A+ in Alvenskan, maybe? There we go. Perfect. Marcus Naslund. Wait, he's a former player. Nice. Yeah, you can do that. So I need probably 8 scouts, was it? Yeah, 8 scouts. Okay. So let's see what else I got. Okay, so I got QMJHL 2. I've got 2 OHL. Okay, so my CHL squad is good. I need some USA scouts and a Russia scout. Okay. So let's flip to Russia. Oh, that was actually my guy, I believe. Sergeyev. Habibulin. I'll take Marcus Habibulin, though. Even though he might be a little bit worse. I'll take him because he's better around the world, or rest of the world, and he's good at Russia. As good as Sergeyev was. Alright, Europe. Let me see. Who do I have in Europe? Is that Alvenskan, or is it Extraliga? Extraliga is Europe? Okay, you can do Extraliga, Ice, and DEL. Let's see if I can get one guy that can do NLA and any of the other ones at A+. So NLA is the main one, and I'd like at least one other A+ in Europe. So I can move guys around. Okay, NLA. Okay, NLA DL, perfect. Jameson Grady, you are going to be my target. And then in the USA, I need a guy who can do anything but Central. Okay, that Albert Bellamy. There you go. Boom, done. Albert Bellamy can go anywhere and everywhere. NHL. Who do I have in the NHL right now? Pro Scout wise, I have the Pacific and the Metro, and the AHL Central and North. Okay, what can you do? You can do anywhere in the AHL. Good, 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 good. You can do the North and pretty good everywhere else. You can do the Pacific and the Central. You can do the Atlantic and Metropolitan. So actually, I could just leave it right there and just travel you guys around as I need you. So I'm going to stick with those 2 scouts. They're just going to be doing a lot of work. And you know what? I might just stick with... yeah, I might just stick with 2 AHL scouts and see how that works out for me. Do I want to leave 2 spots open? I guess I do. No, 3 spots. No, I don't want to leave 3 spots. I want to take up at least one more spot. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to hire a AHL scout. Let's see. Central North. Maybe a guy that could also do... Yeah. And could also do... Wow, you could do a whole lot of stuff. You're very versatile in the North American area. Not great at the North and the Atlantic, but good at the Central and Atlantic and NHL. Pacific and Central and AHL, you're A. And your OHL and QMJHL is A+. So, yeah, I like versatility. Yep, perfect. Done. Okay, that'll be the guy I pick up for that. And I think I'm going to leave it open with 2 scouts. So that way if I need some spot areas, I have the room to sign them. So we're just going to leave that there. And that was the boring part. Let's go to the exciting part of free agency. Who the hell's in free agency? Ryan O'Reilly's in free agency. Alexander Kerfoot. Gustav Nyquist. No players I need are in free agency right now. Defenseman. Who's the top defenseman? Jake Gardner. Tony DeAngelo, who is a right-handed shot, but is he an RFA? He is an RFA. Okay. Offensive defenseman. Fits in the top 4 defensive pairings. Oh, okay. Okay. Nobody's interested in him either, so He doesn't. Okay, Shattenkirk doesn't fit. Yandel's a lefty. Damon Severson's a righty. Defensive pairing 3. Two-way though. All right. Let me look and see what I got, because I think I'm wanting another defensive defenseman. But let me just look, because Riley is a 2-way. Dumba's a 2-way. Gothispear's offensive. Johns is defensive. Stanley's defensive. Actually, an offensive defenseman would be nice, because I could pair Stanley with him. And then Gothispear could pair up with Johns, and that would be basically, boom, you'd have 2 + 5 chemistry lines right there as far as defensive pairings. That's pretty nice. But the problem is there an offensive defenseman? Of course, there's one right there. But he's top 4. So that means that means I'd have to bump him to that 3rd line defensive pairing and hope he's good with Logan Stanley. He's a former 1st-round pick, really? Okay. Or I could go Bufflin, who's a 2-way defender with 74 durability. Nope, never mind. Tony D'Angelo, Dustin. Kevin Shattenkirk's a right-handed shot. Doesn't fit anywhere, though. And what's he wanting anyway? 4 years? He's 33. Never mind. Nope. Yandel, if he was not a lefty, I would consider it, because he's still really good. Or do I want to just take a chance on doing the lefty anyway and just live with it? Because how much is it? He's wanting a 1-year deal. That could be a steal right there. I offer him, like, say 5.5 and try and put him on that 3rd defensive pairing with Logan Stanley, and just have 2 lefties back there on that back line. Look at that shot and the passing, because those skills won't diminish, but some of his other stuff will, and his other stuff still looks pretty damn good. So even if he did drop to a top 6 and some of this started to fall, I don't see it falling far. Yeah, let's go. You know, I was going to try and get a right-handed shot, but you know what? I'm going to go get Keith Yandel. I'm going to just offer him, what do you want, 5.225? I'm just going to offer him exactly what he asked for. And then Clefbaum. Who's Clefbaum? He's a left-handed shot with 78 durability. He would fit, though, and fit on penalty kill, which was something I do desperately need. Justin Hall. Nope. Okay. So now I'm looking for role players. So we're looking for basically just depth defensemen. I don't really care about, you know, growing these guys. I just want guys that can play or jump in and play if I need them to. There's a depth defenseman, 23 years old. So top 6 offensive defenseman. Fits PK lines. Interesting. That's an interesting. He's a UFA. Huh. That's an interesting thought. Hag, Hutton, Juice. What about Juice? He's a left-handed shot. Top 4 in penalty kill. A guy that can play penalty kill would be ideal for this setup. Or a guy like that, power play, but I don't really need him much on the power play. I need penalty killers. Right-handed shot. He's a PKer. Yeah, for a 1-year deal, I'll sign this kid to be the 6th or 7th defenseman. Why not? Okay. So, now let's look at the roster real quick and see who we can do for basically depth at this point. We got Zarelli, Zakadomi. Gaud's going to be AHL. Kyra's going to be AHL. Who's in the system still? Darlene's still in the system. Burns is now in the system. Roddy's still in the system. Left wingers, Pavelia, Engvall, Hunt, Jankowski. Smith is a guy with he's listed as a 4th line forward. He still can't really crack the top end of the lineup. I don't want to bench him. I want depth guys more than anything. He's a 4th line forward. That makes sense. He'll play in the AHL, maybe. He might end up being in the NHL, huh? Oops. And then, oh yeah, I got Engvall, who wants to be. I got a lot of guys who want a lot of playing time, and I don't have a lot of playing time to go around. Maybe time to put Beauvillier on the block. You know what? Actually, that's what I'm going to do that. I'm going to do that real quick because Beauvillier has been kind of disappointing for the last year or so. And before, I mentioned this in the last video, I think, during the Stanley Cup playoffs. I'd rather, oof, that trade value is low. 12, a 5th and a 7th, 2-6. Yeah, oof. I'm not going to get a lot for him. A 4th and a 7th from Nashville and from Ottawa. I don't want to trade with Tampa. I definitely don't want to trade with Vancouver. Let me open up the trade block. 13 trades, okay. So what got added? Nashville. You know, I think I might do this. I might trade a 4th and a 7th. Get a 4th and a 7th from Nashville for Beauvillier now. And then move Engvall into that top end area potentially. But then I have a little bit of a problem. Because right now, if for whatever reason I don't get Yandel. Oh, Jonathan Drouin was available. Son of a biscuit. Ooh, doggy. He wants how much? 7.6 for 7 years. My goodness. But that is a good player. But right now I have a sniper on that wing. And he won the Conn Smythe last year, so not really looking to replace him. That's Mr. Anthony Duclair. Duclairicus Maximus. Also led the team in points, so the guy has been a beast. So yeah, why would I replace him? Yeah, I can't replace him. I literally can't replace him. So, and he's interchangeable. He can play right or left wing. I like Drouin, but no. Taves. PK lines. Monahan. Forward line too, but he's a two-way forward, and I got my center back. Playmaker doesn't fit though. Wow, doesn't fit anywhere. Jeez. Forward line 1, but I have, and he wants 11 mil. No thanks. Really, Ian? Okay, who goalies wise? Tuukka Rask is out there. I don't need that good. Lundqvist is still listed as a starter, but is he a backup now? No, he's still a starting goalie. He's gonna fall though. McIntyre. Okay, that's backups and crap. Okay. What? Oh, you're organizing it by contract. Okay, I see. Drieger. Yeah, no. Mike Smith, no. Yeah, I think I mean, they'll probably not get signed anyway, so I'll probably just put Aiden Hill back in there. So really now at this point, it's just if I trade Beauvillier and get Yandel, I'm still pretty close to the cap floor, which is ridiculous. But I could replace him with Engvall because I feel like Engvall. Let me see something here. I'm thinking about trading Beauvillier, so I gotta think about this because he doesn't list his scheme fits. Really? I mean, he'd go first line. He'd play first line with Engvall because that's where Beauvillier's been playing. And he's a better passer. He's not as good a shot, but he's a better passer. And he gives me, yeah. I need to trade him. I need to trade Beauvillier, and I need to get what I can for him, and just, I'll do it after, if Yandel signs, I'll do it after that so I can make sure I've got enough cap to cover the floor. Because if you don't cover the floor, they raise all your contracts automatically to cover the floor. So I don't want contracts going up on any of my guys without me controlling it. So let's see if we sign some guys first, and then we'll go from there. Because pretty much after that, it's depth guys. Oh, crap. Ah, man. Okay. What? Oh, crap. I forgot to change him to goalie coach. Son of a biscuit. Alright. Well, at least I'm getting the scouts. Okay. Let me go back to coaches, because apparently the coaches are going to be the hardest thing I'm going to have to hire. Alright. AHL associate. Oh, just go all. Teaching. Tomanin. Yeah, I forgot to change you. You're going to be NHL goalie coach. That's my fault. And I'm offering you $500,000 because I'm stupid. I'm stupid. My bad. I'm sorry, dude. And then NHL associate coach. I went after. Oh dear. Okay. Biggs is going to be the guy now because the other guy looks like he got hired. Okay. No worries. What kind of worries? All right, power play. Yeah, A+ power play. We got to offer you that. NHL associate coach. Yep, done. And then NHL assistant coach. I still have an offer sheet out for one of these guys. I think. I should. Can I look and see who I've offered to? No. Man, that blows. You should be able to see who you've offered to. I mean, other than looking for green listings. All right, there's Biggs, LaChance. Oh, LaChance didn't. Oh, wow. Okay, so I may have screwed that up. Okay. Okay. We'll just go from there. We'll go from there. I'll figure out the coaches later. All right, advance a day. Okay, LaChance signed with somebody else. That's fine. Okay, there's my scouts. Come on. Can I get some coaches? Yay! Okay, got a goalie coach. Got me an NHL associate coach. Ian Mitchell and Keith Yandel have signed with the Kraken. Good deal, good deal. We got one coach left to get, and that's the assistant coach. So let's go ahead and get him under our wing. NHL assistant coach. We want a guy who's good at the penalty kill. Melikar. Yep, we're gonna offer you a little bit. We're gonna offer you a little bit more because we have some budget. So let's go ahead and not be greedy. I need a guy who's good at the penalty kill though, to make up for me not being good at it. My head coach anyway. Okay, so we have how much in cap space? We have 11 million in cap space, so probably trading. Let's trade Beauvillier now and see where we're at then. So let's go ahead and deal Beauvillier. I'm not trading him on a high. I want to trade him now because if he drops the top 9 potential in the offseason, which is what I'm ultimately worried about when we hit year 3, I'll lose any and all possibility to trade him. And that $4 million a year deal is going to look like an albatross. So I want to find a trade for him now. So I'm going to find trade, and I want to get the best deal available. 4 and a 7 from either Ottawa or St. Louis is 2 6s, a 5 and a 7, 4 and a 7, but I'm not dealing with Vancouver. Nashville or Ottawa. I'll deal him to Ottawa. Okay. Yeah, whatever. You guys will get over it. Stuff's got to happen. Got to make some deals. 14.8. That's actually probably perfect. So now we're really just looking for depth pieces for the NHL or guys that we can swing to the AHL. That's why I like going depth, because if guys grow on me, I can kind of swing that back and forth depending on what I need. Kyle Turris is pretty good, right? Ooh, 77 durability. No thanks. Lazat. Turris. Shore. 4-9-1 and penalty killing lines. Gregor. Center. Top 6 forward lines, though. And he's a top 9 forward, 23 years old. Well, yeah. And if I send him down to the AHL, that's not a big deal. All right, let me look and see if there's one more guy I can grab. Maybe Amadio? Forward line 2 and PK lines. I was kind of hoping for somebody that had a little bit more play. Oh, wait, I got Patan still. I've got Patan still. Never mind. I'll grab Gregor and that'll be it. So yeah, it's pretty much now. It's going to be just going and getting AHL guys now. So now it's just going to be seeing what we've got on the NHL or in the system. Sorry, I had to take a drink there. Got Kyra, got Darlene, Burns can maybe play, Roddy can play. I might just go a little younger on the AHL side. Let Kyra be the man down there. Gauden might move down. Gauden was a good fourth liner for us up here, though. He could play wing, though. We'll see what happens with that. But basically, in the system, Cirelli, Zaka, Domi are going to stay. So that's 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Although he's... Oof, yeah, maybe I do need some guys. I didn't think I needed anybody, but maybe I do need some guys. Glenn Gauden might have to stick around as a fourth liner for us in the NHL, playing fourth line minutes because he can play center. Yeah. Okay, so let's say we keep these 4 up here. So that's 4, 5, 6. Might as well keep Dryden Hunt up here too, huh? 7, 8. Oh, that's in the system. Never mind. Main roster. And then, so that's 8, 9, 10, 11. So really I need a fourth line or third line. Basically a James Neal replacement. That's what I need. I need a James Neal replacement. Who do I get as a James Neal replacement? Basically a bottom 6-in guy. Let's look at centers that can maybe play wing. Let's go by role. Let's try and get some third. So like this guy, Carter Verhaeghe. Forward line 1. Nope. Looking for guys that play bottom end minutes. Forward line 1 power play. Oh man, forward line 1 power play and penalty kill. He's an 84 overall though, but he's third line scorer. Really? Oh, he wants 3 years. Never mind. Nope. Not doing that. Forward line 2 power play penalty kill. What's your shot? I think that's the big thing. I need to get a guy who has a good shot. Kind of like basically what I had with what's his face? James Neal. So basically I just need a guy who can shoot the puck big time. Tyler Bosak, although he's bottom 6, no thanks. Panino, Pitlick, a real life Seattle Kraken for like 30 seconds. He would fit 70. Nah. I don't like the durability. Spezza. Nah. Lemico. Juho Lemico. Meh. Nah. Grinder. I mean, Grinder's, yes, he's the line 3 guy. A Grinder would be nice. I mean, I've got a guy I could bring up in, I could bring up Giovanni Smith and just let him play it out. Ryan Ash. Let me look at wingers just to see who's there. Dzingel. Forward line 1. Lindblom. Oscar Lindblom. Forward line 4 and power play lines. Decent shot. Nah, not really. Alex Killorn. Oh, he's 32. That's why. Top 6 forward lines, though. Decent shot still, but not as good as what I had before. Forward line 1. Not a good shot. I'm spoiled now. I need that good shot is what I need, and I don't see anybody that really fulfills it. Top 6 in PK. If you could play that bottom end, that'd be nice. Sniper. Oh, he's an RFA, isn't he? No, take the RFAs out. Bad. Don't want any RFAs. I can't afford draft picks. Cagiula. Well, I butchered that pronunciation. Martinook, Wilson, Como. Okay, let's check right wingers. Nope. Dadonoff's too good. Kessel, Hornquist, Connor Brown. Connor Brown's got an actually average shot. Bobby Ryan. Forward line 1. Radulov is a playmaker. Probably doesn't fit anywhere. He's got a decent slap shot, though. Would he fit power play? PK. Palmieri. What about Palmieri? Decent, but not great. James Neal. There's James Neal. See, that shot. That 93 power, 92 power wrist, 87 to 87. That 90 plus power with the 85 plus accuracy is just ridiculous. Ryan Reeves. No. Yeah, he's a bottom 6 guy though, but again, I got a guy I could bring up if I needed to do that. I tell you what, let me look at what's on the roster. I'm pretty much done with free agency, so all it is just gonna be signing back guys anyway. You know, AHL guys. So, Giovanni Smith. I mean, I might have to take a chance on you, man. I might have to take a chance on you that you'll be good on that third line. I mean, your discipline is scary, and you just, that's a tough call. But I do need somebody to basically replace the James Neal spot, and that might mean looking at a veteran and just plugging him in there no matter what. Basically, I'm looking for a winger, so we're gonna just stick to wingers. That would be a good one, but he wouldn't fit anywhere. Zach Ashton Reese. Ashton Reese would be perfect. He's not a good shooter, though. Not as good as what I had, but he's also durability 77, too, so. Connor Sheary. Lindblom. Killorn. Killorn might be the best bet, honestly. He's not quite got the power, but he's definitely got the accuracy. And these top 6 forward lines, I'll be playing them below that. Or I can grab, like, Adam Earn could play penalty kill, though. That's valuable. And as a power forward, like, yeah, you know what? I'm going to go get Adam Earn. It's a cheap contract. I'll offer you $2 million per for 3 years. And it basically is a replacement for James Neal as far as from a positional standpoint. We'll see from a talent standpoint. And now it's just a matter of figuring out who's going to go where. So let's just see how many spots I want to sign. I'm going to sign at least one center because I'd like Darlene and basically Ratti to play the bottom end and then maybe work their way up and have Burns as a backup. So I need one centerman because Gauden's going to stay up. So Gustav Grachev and Giovanni Smith and nobody coming back down. So yeah, going to need 2 guys on the left wing. And, ooh, that's not good. Okay, Petrov's going to be back down in the AHL, so that's 1. So I need 3 right wingers. And then defensemen. Whew. Defensemen, I need a ton. I need basically 4 guys because Miles Curry will be a backup guy. So I got a righty. So I need a bunch of left-handed shots for the AHL. Okay. 3 for the AHL and then 1 right-handed shot, and then I'll have Miles Curry be the 7th guy. Fair enough. So I need a centerman first. Depth or minor league. That's basically what I'm looking for. Depth or minor league. So, depth or minor league. Maybe 4th liner. Maybe. Especially a guy like that. Teddy Bluger. Guy can play PK. Yeah, that's... Yeah. And can play wing. Decent. Yeah. Okay. Oh, but he wants 2... Never mind. 2.775. He wants to be in the big show. Nope. 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 Galchenyuk. Wow. Okay. 4 line 1, PK line 1. Can take face-offs. Decent shot. And can play wing. Yeah, done. Perfect. What about Armadio? 67. Not really a centerman. More of a left winger. Or winger, I should say. Not left. Winger. Adam McCaskern is a sniper. Brooks is strictly a centerman. But it's a good 2-way forward. And can play power play and penalty kill. You know what? I'll do that. I'll offer him, and then Galchenyuk can play wing if needed or play around wherever I need him to. So that covers that. Let's look at some wingers that are going to be depth guys. Depth or... What about this Haros guy? Nope. Del Call! You know, just because I like signing him, I'm going to sign Del Call. I have a soft spot for Michael Del Call. He was a top 15 pick, I think. Top 5 pick in the 2014 draft. A bust. I just have a soft spot for him for whatever reason. No real reason other than just I have a soft spot for him. What about Pekka? Pekka Playmaker? No idea what... Okay, no, don't want Bork. What about De La Rose? 73 faceoffs. Left wing center, 2-way forward. Bottom 6 exact. Or I can take Nolan Stevens. Sure, I'll take Nolan Stevens. What the hell? Guy can play center as well. I want versatility where I can. What's this guy? Wow, okay, that's a nice look. Okay, yeah, I'll sign you. Sure. Okay. And let's get some right wingers. Man, do I bring Neil back? Oh, 2 teams want him. Okay, never mind. You can stay on that then. Kunackle. That's perfect. Kunackle's a perfect guy. 2 years, that's fine. Guy could potentially call up if I needed to. 65 on faceoffs ain't good. Bastion, 65 on faceoff isn't good. A Charty, 78 on faceoffs is good though. Yeah, let's go ahead and get you too. Oh shit, 1.9. My bad. I signed 4th liners. You dummy. Oh, that was dumb. Okay, well, a Charty's just gonna play in the AHL, or I can move one of my guys from the NHL to the AHL, like Gawden can go down. It's just for a year. Let's look at depth fours now. Let's actually do what we were supposed to do and stop being stupid. 4-9-1 PK line. Sniper. Only a right winger, though. Simon, I've already had on my roster. Griffith. Sniper, center, 63 overall. Or 63 sniper. Nope. 65 at faceoff is what I meant to say. Let's get McCarron back. I like McCarron. All right, left-handed shots for the AHL, including depth defenseman. I wouldn't mind having one depth defenseman that I could call up in a pinch if guys get hurt. And I think the guy won't be Gustav Forsling because he'll be horrible in the AHL. What about Michael Del Zastre? 2-way defender, 80 durability. He's depth defenseman. He can play in the AHL. I don't want him for 2 years though. I'll sign you 1.15 1 year. Okay, and then minor top 2. Let's go with Brandon Hickey. Yeah, let's go Brandon Hickey. He's 2-way though. So let's look at guys that'll be more defensive based. And I pick somebody who's a 2-way defender because I'm an idiot. Jack Rathbone. You know what? I'll pick Jack Rathbone. He's an offensive defenseman. Sure, 2 years. No picks required. Good. I don't have to give him up. Good. I'll steal from the Canucks and be happy about it. Jared Tenorti. 6'6". Yeah, I'm all about 6'6". Let's do that. And let's get a right-handed defenseman. Perfect. Andrew Peak. Done. Excuse me. And we've got 14 contracts out. 14 and 32 puts us at 46. So let's see who signs, doesn't sign, because we do have to sign some goalies. That's a good point. That's a good point. We do have to decide whether or not we're going to sign Aiden Hill, or maybe we try trading him. Do we take a chance that Connor Ingram takes his step up finally? Or do we trade Hill? I mean, Hill had an awesome year last year and a decent playoff run. Do we trade him? I mean, because he doesn't want to be here. Let's see what's out there and available. 6 and a 7th, 6 and a 7th, 5th. Okay. Let's open it up for everybody. Okay, Beaulieu. So I got a player offer. Martinook. Lockhart. Costmar. Okay, that's Vancouver. I don't want to deal with Vancouver. Brandon Tanev. I could get the real deal, Brandon Tanev. I mean, I have him technically in the real world Seattle Kraken. I mean, that doesn't do me much good because I'm gonna have to figure out a way to put him on the play. But he's forward line 3, 2-way forward, good defender, decent shot. He's decent. I mean, not 3.5 mil decent, but I mean, 2 years. Is that what it is? 2 years at 3.5. That's not terrible. But I could get much better for Aiden Hill, I feel like, or just keep him and re-sign him because I mean, I didn't see any offer there that really wowed me. So you know what I'm gonna do? I'm just gonna re-sign him. I'm gonna go ahead and go to goalies and re-sign Aiden Hill. Yep, 1.95 for 2 years is not bad. That'll put me comfortably over the floor of the cap, along with some other signings. I am happy to join the team. Yay! Okay, let me make sure I got all my coaches now. Before I go any further, did I get all my coaches? Yay! Okay, good deal. Good deal, and I feel like the coaching staff will be better suited for power play and penalty kill come next year. That's good, because our power play sucked balls in the playoffs for sure. Okay, Jared Tenorti, Michael Disaster, Adam Ernie, Noel Achardi, Michael Del Call, Noah Gregor went with Winnipeg Jets. Alright, Galchenyuk. Rathbone went with basically... Oh, he re-signed... Oh, that's right. He was a restricted free agent, so he basically signed with Vancouver. Aiden Hill, you're welcome for that money. I love that name, so I signed you. Plus, you have a good flowing hair. 2 and a 6 for Sorensen and a third. No. Why would I do that? Okay, so... Let me look and see what I'm at now. I need to get this thing rounded up, so need to get finished up. View contracts. All right, let's get defensemen. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Who did I sign to be the 7th defenseman? Oh dear. Wasn't Logan Stanley? Wasn't okay? Who's the? Wasn't that? Oh, it was Ian Mitchell. Ian Mitchell was the guy I'd signed to be the backup defenseman. He might be in the AHL though. I could use either or. We'll see. We'll see. So that's interchangeable. So basically, he's a right-handed shot though, so I'd want to pick up a lefty backup as well. And then main roster. Let's go centers. Galchenyuk's gonna be in the AHL, right? Yeah, I'll be in the AHL. He'd be a guy I'd call up if I need to. Nope, wrong thing. Left wingers, they'll call. I feel like we've got plenty of players. Maybe pick up another defenseman and another winger for the AHL. Yeah, we'll pick up another defenseman and winger AHL style, and then that'll be it. We'll pick up a left-handed defenseman. And let's sort it out by role. Excuse me. Who's this? Trevor Carrick, left-handed shot. Yeah, we'll do that. Boom. Or, no, I want somebody a little worse. Somebody a little worse. Top 6D, nope. Saharvi? Right-handed shot. Billy Shaharvey. Sure, I'll sign you even though you're right-handed. I don't care. I'll figure out something. And then a forward. So let's go center first. And we're looking for strictly minor leaguers now, and preferably somebody who can play multiple spots, and preferably not a playmaker. Paul Carey. Face-off 70. He's a 76 overall though. Grinders. I like my grinders. I like grinders assemble line. What's his potential top 9? What was this? John Hayden. Bottom 6 exact. Boy, he fell. Okay. Paling, two-way forward. That's not bad. Yeah, I'll sign this guy. Top 6 low. Is he a restricted free agent? No, he's a UFA. Done. Your loss, my gain, because that's a top 6 guy I'm going to sign. All right, and let's get these 2 guys under contract. Orlov and no, why would I? No, I don't need guys. I don't need cap. Trading me guys for cap space. Polling sign and Saharvey sign. That puts us at 48 players. What does that put us at cap wise? 12.025. Perfect. Got 12 million. You know what? We're done. I declare us done. Still not trading Calgary. Nope. Apparently somebody notified you guys that I wanted salary. They lied. I don't know who told you that. I think my GM is drunk. My assistant GM is drunk, and I'm not going to edit the trade block. I'm just going to finish out. I'm just going to keep telling you no. Nope. Still no. Still no, even though it was Gabriel Landeskog. Nope. I don't even want to honor it with a response. So, finally. All right. Getting close. There we go. So let's set some captains real quick because I think Duclair, congratulations. Wait, no, hold on. Who got assigned captaincy? No, unassign the captain. You can be an alternate. This is our captain, Anthony Duclair. He earned it last year with that playoff performance. He's a Stanley Cup champion and Ocon's my champion. Boom, he is our Capitan. So Captain Anthony Duclair, alternates are Anthony Cirelli and Morgan Riley, our most expensive player. So there's our captains. Let's do our lines up real quick, and then I'm just gonna show them off. I'll edit them after the fact. We'll show them up in the next video. I want to go ahead and wrap this up, guys. But so I'll tinker with this behind the scenes. At the next episode, I'll show you the revamped Season 3 lines, and we will get some simulation in and get through part at least a month or two of Season 3 and see if we can defend our Stanley Cup as the Stanley Cup champs. Can we hold the serve and hold the mountaintop? We've gotten to the top. Now it's up to us to hold it down. So if you like what you're seeing, go ahead and give us a like and a subscribe to both myself and to Grown Folks, hosting on both channels. If you have any comments or feedback on any of these episodes, let me know. Always open to suggestions. I'm still new to this, so definitely open to thoughts and things to improve the presentation. And as always, guys,